Rationalizing denominators. Given an expression with a single square root radical term in the denominator, we're going to rationalize the denominator. And what that means is, when you rationalize the denominator, you want to get rid of the square root or the radical symbol in the denominator. And by doing that, we need to multiply the numerator and denominator by the radical in the denominator, and then we're going to simplify. So if we take a look at this example, we're going to write 2 times the square root of 3 divided by 3 times the square root of 10 in simplest form. Now, the radical in the denominator is square root of 10. So we're going to multiply the fraction by square root of 10 divided by the square root of 10. Technically that equals 1, so we're actually multiplying it by a factor of 1. But we're using the square root of 10 so that we can eliminate the radical sign. So we're going to multiply the numerator by the square root of 10 and the denominator by the square root of 10. So we have 2 times the square root of now 3 times 10. And then we have 3 times the square root of 10 squared, or 100. In the numerator, we're going to get 2 times the square root of 30. In the denominator, we have 3 times, well, what do you have to square to get 10 squared? Well, the answer is 10. And that allows you to move the radical symbol in the denominator. So then we end up with 2 times the square root of 30 divided by 3 times 10, which is 30. Now, there's no perfect squares within the value of 30 under the radical sign here, but we can then simplify the fraction 2 over 30. So now it becomes square root of 30 divided by 15.